Morena e te whānau. Here we are, day 5 of our Puhoro haerenga together. It's been really enjoyable breaking it down every day because I'm able to let out my thoughts and my feelings and how things are, and a few people have come back with a few pieces of advice too. I got a message from one of my bros yesterday who received his puhoro a while back, and he gave me a bit of pointers as well, which was nice. So today the plan is to go in, fill in our left leg this morning, and then make a start on the paituara. So we're gonna try and get the back piece all sealed up before we go. We've only got a day and a half left, so today and then Wednesday morning tomorrow. What I've noticed as well is that I think 4 hours is my limit. Yesterday we were three and a half, I think, or maybe close to 4 hours in. Finished the leg, and then I got up and I felt I was like relatively ready to carry on. But I think if I started pushing beyond that point, I was like how I was saying right at the beginning, your body will start fighting you. And yeah, I think it was just the adrenaline, because as soon as I got back and kind of settled down, almost crashed a bit, I started going a bit pale and getting a bit cold, and I think my body was going into like a bit of low-key shock. So Mum made me a hot chocolate, and that kind of saved me. Had a shower, and then I was good after that. But yeah, no, looking forward to today. It's just me, my darling Puku Pepe, and Uncle in today. So Nan will probably come later on in the afternoon because she's got a whānau on today. So yeah, because all of our whānau have gone home yesterday. So yeah, just us today. But feeling strong, feeling good. Looking forward to getting back into it, and then we're just gonna take today as it goes. So we'll catch you then, uncles. Tēnā koutou te whānau. As you can probably see, we're home back in Tāmaki. We decided to call it on Tuesday, which would have been day 5. We sat down, had a bit of a kōrero with Uncle about where we were going to go, because the idea was that we were going to move on to the paituara for that session and then finish off on Wednesday morning. However, in terms of how big the piece was going to be, we decided to call it there because we would have we wouldn't have had enough time. We probably would have left with an unfinished piece, which would have left me imbalanced. So we made the responsible decision and decided to call it Tuesday afternoon. And then we checked out on the Airbnb Wednesday morning. Went and spent some time with Nan, which was nice. Actually, that was really nice. And then, yeah, made our way back to Tamaki. So we've been back for a couple of days now. I just needed to get back into routine and rest up a bit. Currently, the only part we have done, well, not done, more so the parts that we've started, is the rapea finished, the back of my legs. Uncle said he might come up at the end of the month and we will finish the paituara. So we've got 2 sections left. We've got the paituara and the tatua, and then the front of the legs. So we're going to do the paituara if Uncle comes up at the end of the month for a couple of days. That's going to take about 2 days, and then when he comes up again for a bit of mahi, we'll finish it off in the studio at Ōtautahi on K Road here in Tamaki. Again, e te whānau, this is probably a different kind of haerenga in terms of puhoro. I've learnt a lot in terms of, I guess, myself, and it's changed my whakaaro around puhoro. I went in with this notion of 7 days, 4 hours in the morning, 4 hours in the afternoon, and like I said in the first video, wouldn't leave until it was completed. However, I underestimated the volume of work that was needed, but also how my body was actually going to react to that. We went with scheduled, so every day we kind of adapted things a bit, and we ended up doing 1 hour slots, 5-minute break, and then another hour, 5-minute break, another hour, from 9 o'clock all the way up to about 3-ish is when we kind of finished. By the end of those days, my body was at its limit, and I keep repeating it throughout all the videos. I could have definitely pushed past my limit because my mind was there, my mind was good, but it makes it more of an arduous task for myself because I have to constantly fight through this pain, but also it makes it harder on Uncle because I don't become a nice canvas. That's kind of how I ended up kind of coming out of this whole experience, is that, you know, what's the rush? There's no need to rush. When we're sitting down with Uncle, that's one of the things he said. Coming up to Auckland, I'll be there for Mahi, we can finish it then. So yeah, it made me let go of the pressure of all of that, and it also helped Uncle flow a bit better. I'm sure he appreciated the early days as well. Yeah, it was nice. Plus having the whānau there too, it was cool to be able to spend like the evening with the whānau. So yeah, some people might be curious about how did Uncle feel with all the whānau being present in the room. It was quite a small space, and once, I think it was probably the 2nd day or the 3rd day, the room filled up real quick, and my dad and I think someone else asked, I can't remember, asked Uncle if he was okay with having everyone in the room, and he said yeah. He doesn't mind it at all, because when he gets into his mahi, he just kind of shuts everything out and he's just locked in. It definitely helped me having all that energy around as well. It was nice. And that's Uncle's tikanga, right? So other kaitā might not follow that tikanga. Some, I know of one of the bros who got his puhoro done, he had to go in by himself because the kaitā said no whānau until the last day, because his whakaaro was that this journey is meant for you, so you take that journey and then your whānau come in at the end to kind of pull you through. So again, it's up to the kaitā, it's up to you. If that's something you really want in terms of your whānau being in there, then, you know, I guess it's up to you to find the kaitā who is more than happy to tautoko that decision. Because like I keep saying, e te whānau, this haerenga is, we craft it. We craft our own journey, and no one else should tell you how you should do it. Yeah, really. No one else should tell you how to walk the path that you want to walk. Follow your heart, keep your mind open, keep your heart open, and I'm sure the process will be good for you. So yeah, e te whānau, just want to say a big mihi to all of you for your tautoko, your comments and your encouragement throughout the week. It was hard, and having a few of the whānau like say kia kaha bro, like carry on, it really helped. This isn't the end of the haerenga. We will definitely document once Uncle gets up here, and as we move through the puhoro, you can kind of say that the journey is now begun. We've got a long way to go, But looking forward to it. Can't wait till we find the time to get Uncle up here to Tāmaki and move into our next stage of our puhoro. So yeah, thank you again e te whānau, really appreciate it. Ka kite.